Good morning, YouTubers. Welcome back for another episode of Coffee with Hacksaw. I'm your host, Professor Hacksaw. Today, we're going to do a little bit of field reporting. Since we're on a budget, I'm also your humble correspondent that's going to be doing the field reporting. So let's get into some of that. Well, thank you, Professor Hacksaw, for the introduction. I am your correspondent, field correspondent, cruising down the highway here on my way to my sister's. Going to be checking out the Cowboys and the Packers playing a little football today, making some burgers and some chili cheese fries, maybe a little bit of Lone Star to wash all that down with. Not really too much to report out here, it's nice and quiet on the road today. But I do have a story. Yesterday or maybe the day before, whatever, the sketchy van pulled up back there. See behind me, back there? It's cruising along behind me for a while, and I thought, man, I'm going to end up in some kind of cartel dungeon or something, eating cat food sandwiches and wondering how come Trixie didn't come rescue me, So I was a little concerned about that. Then they pulled out, in the other lane out there, cruised on up next to me, and I waved to them, That's the kind of dude I am. Looked like maybe a painter crew or maybe some kind of drywall guys, just out cruising along on the way back from a job. So anyway, that's just the kind of thing that happens on the road, sometimes. But we'll have to get back to old Hacksaw over there in the command center, see what he's up to. Well, hello there. Just thought we would do some field reporting. It's Friday night here at the command center. A little bit of time travel happening there also. Can you dig that? On Friday nights here at the command center, we like to have a little bit different beverage here, known as Lone Star. Trixie is minding things, looking out for Squeaky Mouse, and just generally being a nuisance other than that. But yeah, Friday nights are cool here at the command center. I don't want y'all to forget to keep sending those emails, man. So, yeah, more field reporting. Here watching the Packers play the Cowboys at my sister's place. There's Layla, the Wonder Dog. Scott's even worse farts than me, and let me tell you, that's saying something. So, let me get these burgers on here, maybe, and I'll show you what we got. I got jalapeno and non-jalapeno, so that's cool. I bet you thought you were going to get away without a obligatory shower scene, didn't you? But here at the Abominable Church of Leroy, we always include a shower scene. All right, well, let's see what we got in here. Looking like some burgers and whatnot. So, coffee with Hacksaw, but also burgers. And a little bit of something to wash it down with.
The man is wearing spurs. Not just anyone could be a cowboy like Jason.
That's what I think. It's good for the soul.
Geico. See how much you could save.
Wow, boys and girls, what an event-filled day. Here it is already nighttime, in my time, 10 minutes after 9. The Cowboys are not going to the Super Bowl, but I mean, it was a good game, you know. Two teams played their asses off. One of them's got to win. I've always kind of liked both teams, so, you know, whatever. Emails. Man, I'm getting some good emails. But you ladies, man, y'all gonna have to, I mean, there's only so much sweet Hacksaw love to go around, you know, so y'all are gonna have to ease up. What else? So, I've been hearing, man, that there's like this big controversy about the inauguration or something that's going to happen this week. We had to have an election, you know, every time, 4 years, whatever. Democratic Republic, you know, everybody votes and this and that and whatever. Some of y'all may or may not understand how that works. I do, but I'm not going to, you know, that's not my job, you know, whatever, is to explain to y'all how that works. You know, you're supposed to know. There's lots of things you can read. Anyway, so whatever. It's a big controversy. We don't have that problem here at the Abominable Church of Leroy because we have what we have here is a hardcore dictatorship, which means that I'm in charge. Okay, so like, I do let Trixie vote, you know, make her feel better about herself and whatnot, but her vote really doesn't mean anything. I mean, at the end of the day, I make the decision, you know, so don't tell her that, but, you know, she really doesn't, you know, have any say-so. So, you know, something for you to think about as you're, you know, tootling along in your automobile on your way to work and whatnot. Who the fuck's really in charge, you know? So, another thing that I've been wanting y'all to think about is what should you call yourselves? I mean, as followers of the great and famous Professor Hacksaw, I've been putting a lot of thought into that. I mean, we can't really use disciples. That one's already been used. So, you know, I'll toss some things around. Hacksawites or Hacksavians or Professorites. Anyway, you know, send an email. Let me know what your suggestions are. Although, remember, parliamentary dictatorship, so guess who makes the decision? You hear Trixie down there? She's talking. She's trying to tell me something. I don't know. I don't speak cat. All these years we've known each other and I still don't speak cat. I got some Oreos over there on the table that she's eyeballing though. But she would never ever sink so low as to eat human food. Never. Never. It's her cat food, you know, and that's it. She doesn't want anything else. She's like sometimes curious about what I have, and she might want to smell it maybe, but she's not going to eat it. No, no way. Would not. Anyway, so I don't know, man. I guess that's it for the week, you know. Got some footage, some burgers.